retired generals afraid of Buratai's relationship with Tinubu. In the wake of the clamor for appointments, the president has stated categorically that he is out to constitute a government of national competence, which he said will form the basis for his appointment. He subtly passed a message that he will not sheepishly throw caution to the wind by ignoring a note of warning, unlike the great Roman emperor Julius Caesar, who treated the premonition from the soothsayer with disdain to his peril. With the ethnic and religious sentiments being weaved into the lobby for appointments into his cabinet, Tinubu is not unmindful of the reality that it too could also as well beware of the idol of March. As Tinubu administration is yet to announce who makes the ministerial list and other important appointments, there have been speculations and rumors over the possibility of bringing in the former army chief, Lieutenant General Tukur Yusuf Buratai, into the new government, and that's already unsettling former military generals under the Buhari administration. Our source revealed that some former service chiefs fall over themselves with a sinister mind of working for themselves or their preferred persons against any choice the feared President Tinubu may make, which is contrary to their plan of holding the government at the jugular. This is happening as Tinubu's new government is systematically handpicking the best people to assist him in leading Nigeria ahead in the direction of a vision of renewed hope. However, with the recent sponsor attack by Sahara reporters against the former chief of army staff, uh, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, their main target is to put Tinubu against the former army chief for selfish political reasons. We gathered that there are still upcoming attempts to assassinate the character of the former ambassador to the Benin Republic in the media because his political relevance in the new administration is giving them nightmares. We also gathered that one of their leads, Honorable Kabiru Mohammed, has been to Lagos to finalize a plan to pitch President Buhari or President Tinubu against Tukur Buratai, the former head of the army, a project allegedly supported by certain ex-comrades who became involved in politics and are starting to learn how to play the system by causing trouble and blackmailing people after hanging up their boots and looking for importance in the new administration. General Mugono and ex-chief Sadiq Abubakar were mentioned as already fighting General Tukur Buratai for whatever was left unfinished while in the army, or for the mere ego that they feared he possessed an intimidating record to stand taller in the next move by the president. Recall that long ago, while Buratai was in charge of the Nigeria army, attempts were made to undermine his successes in repositioning the security architecture. Emmanuel Ubuko, the coordinator of Uriwa, claims that moves have been put in the army whose actions are intended to undermine General Buratai's efforts to combat terrorism, particularly in the northeastern region of Nigeria. Onwubuko's statement says, there is no gainsaying the fact that the transformation of the Nigeria army rapidly manifested under the leadership of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, who was proactive in the war against terrorism despite efforts by moles and saboteurs embedded within the army who were derailing the objectives of the counter-terror war and the efforts for the respect for fundamental human rights. Onwubuko suggested that perhaps those who haven't been persuaded by the remarkable transformational measure devised to reposition the Nigeria army for successful counter-insurgency battle and maintain military-civilian relationship practices are either bad historians or have poor memory retention. Yes, he claims that recently, as part of the celebrations for the 2020 Nigeria Army Day and its corporate social responsibility, the newly constructed Camp Delta Force Quick Reaction Base was commissioned to improve the readiness of the military to respond quickly to terrorist activities in the communities. This was done in Maiduguri, the capital of Borno State. Okay, when you hear all this talk here and there, this one did it, this one is, at the end of the day, you begin to ask yourself, where are the developments in this country? Oh my God, this country is supposed to be a first class whatever, but at the end of the day, they are doing all this just for their own selfish interest. I don't know who and who they are envying themselves and what have you, because that is what we can really deduce from this whole thing. You begin to ask yourself, at the end of the day, where is Nigeria today? They are afraid that it might reveal their patriotic acts to the president, as a result put them into trouble. Is the Buratai himself better? Buratai, hey, Burukuts, God intervention is needed at the crucial meeting. Your mercy and grace is needed in this country called Nigeria. This writer has been paid to say Buratai to Nigerians and Tinubu. He is enemy of the nation. Buratai left the army and was made ambassador in Benin to make sure Sunday Igboho be brought back to Nigeria to face Buhari's injustice. Tinubu, beware of Fulani hijack of your, before they hijack your power government, then don't they come back again. Okay, Buratai, Tinubu, beware the idol of March. People like Buratai can't make Tinubu cabinet. Tinubu is a go-getter. He won't work with people who has records or poor performance. Bring a living general with better or even who could match his records in Nigeria. Sir Buratai, the chief terrorist promoter and Fulani bandit. Okay, there is the need to place emphasis on skillfully and craftily discouraging corruption. Since all past efforts proved impotent, it is therefore imperative that the federal government should consider the option of allowing the AFCC, ICPC, and DSS, whoever should be considered for any political appointment. We are just still moving around circles, no progress whatsoever. The same set of people, same of same.